you for tuning in. This is part two of um, the three-part series on how to publish your own book. Now, we left off in kdp.amazon.com, and so now I'm going to show you how and where um, and what software I use to save my manuscript and save my cover. Now, this is going to be a little bit lengthy, and so just bear with me. I don't have time lapse or anything like that. It's just something that we really need to talk about. Okay, so first of all, I create my own cover sheets. KDP does have a platform for you to create your own cover if you wish, and we'll go through that once we get back into that platform. But for right now, this is my sample book cover, okay? And there are specific sizes. Now, in the first video, I mentioned that my book is a size 6 by 9. There are other options for you to use as far as size, book size, but this is the size I chose, okay? So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go over the size of the pages. Okay. Now, again, this is PowerPoint, and so when you first open it, um, you're just going to do one slide because this is going to be the front of your book, and this is going to be the back. Okay. So let's go to page setup real quick. These are the margins that I have set for the page, okay? And the size of the page is going to be, let me go to other options here. I don't know if you can see that, but it's going to be an 8.5 by 11 inches, okay? So go ahead and jot this down. This will be something you will need to create on PowerPoint for your cover. There was nothing fancy that I used to create this. And if you get this sign, just hit OK. Don't ask him to fix anything. It's going to be outside the lines, in which it's probably just this part right here, which is, it's not even going to matter as far as the book is concerned or the printing of it is concerned. So this is pretty much just stuff that I've added. It's not anything fancy. It's just text that I've entered. So this is just my signature trademark, and this is just something that I typed up. So nothing fancy, just pretty much straight to the point, short and sweet. That's it. When you're done creating your cover, you want to save it as a PDF. Always save it as a PDF, okay? Because the platform KDP only accepts PDFs, okay? So if you have any questions on that, go ahead and jot them down in the comments, and I will get back to you as quickly as possible. Now, for the manuscript, okay, here we go. Let me pop this over here. This is my manuscript. My manuscript is about 45 pages long. I think I have it here. Yeah, it's 44 pages long. It's got a front cover sheet. It's got additional sheets behind it. I have a table of contents there, okay? And this book is mainly just to really help students who are being introduced or are beginners to punctuation, you know, pretty much grammar. So this is my book. It's a consumable book where students can write notes in it and what have you. So this is my book here. Okay, so what I'm going to do after I finish the manuscript, I'm going to save it again as a PDF. Now, one of two things. How do you know how many pages you need, or how do you know what the minimum is? It depends on the size. It depends on the size and the pages it's requiring. You can choose a 6 by 9 book has like premium color as far as printing is concerned, and KDP will require 70 pages minimum, okay? But for what I'm using, I think the minimum is, I think, 30, and so I meet the, pretty much the standard, the criteria of being able to publish my book with 30 pages or more, I believe. I don't know if that's changed. So at this point right now, what you just need to do is create your manuscript. Don't worry about blank pages. I have blank pages, and I created those after I uploaded it into the database. And that is what helped me to set what pages I wanted blank. You can't have too many blank pages. You can only have a certain amount, because of the fact that there will be an agent from KDP that will review your manuscript and will tell you if it's not approved or you have too many blank pages. It's just so you know. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and save as. I've saved this so many times for the video's sake, so I've even called it YouTube Manuscript. So I'm just going to hit the 1 on here. I'm going to save it here as a PDF. I'm going to save it to my new books, and there's a PDF, okay? So there it is. And it's just saving. Okay, now that I know it's there, we are going to go back to the kdp.org, .com website. Shouldn't have said that. I'm sure it's going to confuse some people. Okay. Here we are back where we left off in video number 1. Okay, now I've created my manuscript. I've created my cover. Now I'm ready to upload it. Where am I going to upload it? Again, here is your bookshelf. And as I mentioned before, it's where all your books are stored, whether you start, stop, or you're working on, or you've retired. Okay, so I'm going to hit paperback. And it kicked me out, and it wants me to log back in, which is completely fine. It happens. All right. Okay. So here we are. Now, this is if I want to create a new book. Okay, all this information is going to be asked of you if I want to create a brand new book. And so I don't remember if in the other video, I don't think I did it in the other video. Okay, so I'm not going to create another book, because what it does, it just keeps adding to my bookshelf all of these just empty, books that are never going to get, published. And I want to show you the whole process on how to actually, what it looks like when you are updating your book. Okay, so, or maybe I should just do both. Okay, so let me go to one of these books here. Okay, this is a book that I've already that's already live. See right there where it says live in the green? This is live and ready to be purchased. Okay, ready to go. Now I want to edit this, and I don't want you to get confused, but just follow me here, because it's the same process as you would if you created a new paperback. In order for me to have created this, I had to go into this paperback section, okay, and answer all these questions, okay, which everything that you see here, you're going to see in the actual live book section. Okay, if you have concerns, just put some messages down or some comments down, and we'll go over it. So I want to edit this. Okay, how am I going to edit this? I'm going to go, okay, I don't know if you guys saw that, paperback actions. I'm going to go to these 3 dots, and I am going to, where does it say right here, to edit? Okay, edit book details. Okay, let me go into that. And voila, we are at the same screen that we would be as if we started a new one. Now, do you notice that these are, well, these are blacked out or grayed out. You can no longer change the name of the book once it has been published and assigned an ISBN number. Okay? What is an ISBN number? An ISBN number is a number that is assigned to your book for life. That's it. If somebody wants to know how to find your book, if you give them that ISBN number, they can find it anywhere with that. Okay. So in the previous screen where we hit paperback, we're going to go ahead and just answer those questions. Okay. Those questions are the same here, if you could see them. Same here. All of these are the same thing. Okay. Nothing is different. Okay. I like to choose large print. Why do I choose large print? Because large print looks so much better for me with this size of a book. Okay. What category did I choose for my book? Well, here it is, an education and reference, an education book. So homeschooling. That's the category I chose. Okay. You do have to choose a category, by the way. So this doesn't include any adult content. Just as you would in the paperback module, you're doing the same thing here. This is completely identical. I'm going to go ahead and save it because that's not what I want to edit. What I want to edit is the manuscript and the cover. All right. So at this point, if this was a new book, you would ask for a new number to be assigned, okay? So again, identical screens that you're going to go through, okay? This is what I have chosen for my book right here, this premium color interior. And this is the size that I chose. You can choose a different size, but in this case, I cannot change this anymore. It is what it is. It's what I've chosen. If I wanted a new size, I'd have to go back and create a brand new book. Okay. Now, I don't like matte. Matte is not, I think this is one of the ones you can change, but that's pretty much it. Glossy looks the best for me, so I do not want to change the look of that. It looks really nice. So this is where, again, identical screens, you are going to upload your manuscript and your book cover. I have already uploaded these already once before, but I'm doing it again for the video. So the manuscript. I am going to find my manuscript wherever I put that in my files here. So I'm going to go to, where is my new books here? New books right here. And I believe it's this one here. I could be wrong. No, that's it right here. Okay, so I'm choosing that one. That's my PDF, and it's uploading. Sometimes this takes long, sometimes it doesn't. Now this is where you would have, this is my manuscript, sorry. So, you know what I did wrong? Did you guys see what I did? I uploaded the cover instead of the manuscript. So now I've got to do this again. I completely did this wrong. Good thing this happened because you know what? If I had to go through it, I'm sure you guys probably would too as well. So let me go to my new books here again. And let me find PDF. There it is. No, that's from a long time ago. All right, so January 13th? Oh no, that's November 13th. Sorry guys, I'm just a little, January 20th, okay, no. So, I don't even know what I saved it under. All right, well, anyways, I've done this a few times, so let me check something out really quick. This is going to be, what is this called? YouTube. That's right, I called it YouTube, didn't I? One YouTube. So there's the YouTube, and where is the one? Let's see. That's not going to be it. Let's see, YouTube. That one's there, YouTube. There's my document and my PDF. So, I'm not quite sure where I put that. Oh, there it is. All right, guys. I'm on it. Okay. My apologies. But isn't that interesting how I actually did the wrong one? And you know what? It's going to happen. Honestly, it does happen. And if it does, this is what you do. You just reload it. You don't have to delete it or anything like that. Okay. So here is my cover. All right. So what I want to do here is I'm gonna upload my cover. I don't have to, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Just so you could see, sometimes things take long, sometimes they don't. So this part really needs your attention to patience and to detail. We just really need to focus on that. So if you have some quiet time to be able to do this, it'll be great for you. Okay, so now, this is where if you did not have your own method to do your cover, you can actually use the cover creator. Now, all you have to do is click on this. If you didn't have a file to upload, all you do is have to click on this and you can go through. Let's try this. Let me see. We're going to go ahead and look at this. And if it pops my cover off, then so be it. All right. So here you go. You can skip all of this or you can play with it if you want. So if I just want to skip this, then I'm going to go ahead and skip. And here you go. You pick what you want. If the book is thicker, you're able to, you can, I believe you can change the colors. I haven't really played with this too much, but this is what you can use to upload your, using this, using this method. So let me exit out of this. We're going to exit. Okay. Do you still want to leave? Yeah. Okay. I do want to leave this. And I hope it doesn't completely kick me out. All right. So it just brought me back. But I don't like using it. I've never been a fan of using it. So, all right. So it did bump me out. So I am going to upload. Okay. So I'm going to upload my own. And there it is. And I'm good. It gets a little too complicated. I tried it and it just didn't want to accept my pictures or anything like that. So I just wasn't a fan of it. So, all right. So it saved it successfully. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to launch Previewer. Launching, and this will take a while. Okay. So my device window is too small. Okay. So I need to open this a little bit more, and it's probably, you're not going to be able to see it as much. So this is the part that takes a while. You might want to grab a snack, come back, and go to the bathroom. And again, guys, I don't have time lapse. I'm sorry. That's super fancy. I just, my husband does a lot of the technical stuff on here. I literally can just do this video, and editing is not even that great either, and I apologize for that. So I just want to kind of give you the reality of having to wait or making mistakes. That way you guys don't freak out or anything like that. So yeah, just bear with me on this, okay? This is literally how long it's going to take. So you'll know, like, okay, if I'm going to upload my stuff, I want to make sure I have, the room to myself, the computer to myself, or even if you're at the library or something like that. Well, you know what? I think you can. Well, I'm not sure. I haven't tried this at a library or something like that, but some places you might be able to do that if you have it on a USB or whatever it is that they call that. So, but This is going live. This is actually going through a realistic process. Now, if I would have done the other process, which I would have created a fake book and it wouldn't have been real, then I could not have shown you all of these steps. So, unfortunately, I had to show you on a book that's already published. All right, well, here it is. Let me see if I can move this over. There we go. And it's not a lot that I can move it over. I apologize for this, guys. But do you see how there's an error on page 28. My margins are out. Oh, gosh. Okay. So let's go. Oh, there we go. So this will always tell you if you've done something right or done something wrong. And you can just go back to your page. So here it is. See these lines outside of here? This will tell you, sorry, you've gone, outside the publishing lines. You're going to have to go back and fix it. So now I can either click through each page, or I can just go straight down to the specific page I want to. I don't want to do that because I want to show you guys why I have blank sheets. So here's the front of the book cover, and this is the first page that you see, okay? So the following page is blank, okay? And this is how I can gauge and balance the blank sheets in my book, okay? If that makes sense, hopefully it does. So I'm going through it, and what I'm doing is I'm checking if my stuff is just too high or too low, or just out of, let me move this over, out of balance, okay? I don't want anything too much in here because this is the crease of the book. So if anything, I want things to be on the outside just a little bit more. Okay, well, this looks really nice. This is balanced. I'm right at the balance point here. So I'm going, 28. See, I've got this right here that's too high. I need to bring this down lower. So because this was rejected and it's outside of the printing, I have to now exit. I cannot, normally it would let you approve it, but now I have to exit, okay? I have to remember page 29 needs a couple of, returns in that area. So let me go to my, let me just minimize that there. Okay, let me go here. I've got to go to page, oh no, don't do this to me. This little wheel is very, oh, okay. Please be nice to me, please be nice. So let me go to page, let's see, 22. Oh, there's 28. Yeah, it is a little high. I just got to be careful because when I go to page 27 to bring it down, I got to make sure everything else is balanced correctly. You see how it's not right here? So now I've got to go, oh wow, all this is off. So I have to really just make sure that I don't know what happened here. So this ended up being 16. All right, so that seems to be a little better balanced. There we go. It's all there. But you see how this is a little too, I don't know how I got 16 in that, but I need to go ahead and save that. All right, so always check all of your pages because that can really, so this should actually just be in the middle more, a little bit more. All right, so, okay. Sorry about that, guys. Just trying to balance everything out here. Save it so that way I don't get any funny margins again. So I'm just going to go down and check this whole thing. Everything looks good. All right. So I'm back in business. All right. So I'm going to go ahead, file. I'm going to save as, and I think I did one in the front again. And it's going to tell me, you already have one. Do you want to keep it or, well, I guess it didn't. All right, it must be late right now for me to remember all this stuff. Guys, I'm really sorry, but, hope you guys can appreciate just the, the time that this takes to put together for y'all. All right, so the manuscript, I got to go back to it again. And did I save it as a PDF? I don't even know if I saved it as a PDF. Let me go back, guys. Yeah, I think I saved it as just a Word. So I'm so glad that this is something that you guys, would realize that you would go through. And that way, I knew something was wrong. Did you hear when I was saying, hey, did you already do this and it's going to replace that? That's where it was. See, I didn't save it as a PDF. I just saved it as just a regular file. So, yay, I'm just so happy I'm going through this with you guys. So, that way, if it happens to you, you're like, hey, I got this. I know what I'm doing. So, all right. So, there it is. All right. Guys, it's 1:44. This is how late I'm doing this. So, all right. So y'all know how long this little part takes. Doesn't take too long. But, and if you guys end up writing a book or need encouragement or something, shoot me a message, please. Because you know what? This is just so much fun. You're going to be writing books for everything. I've got a couple more books that I've already started to do myself. So, again, so am I missing something here? Okay, there it is. I'm just being impatient, y'all. All right, so I'm going to go to Launch Previewer again. Okay, it's too small. That's okay. I'll go ahead and let everyone see it. So, ooh, mouth's a little dry, y'all. I didn't realize it was that late. I think I've created and deleted like 5 or 6 videos because I just felt that the information that I was trying to convey just wasn't coming across. And I'm just like, no, I got to go back and do this. Now, if I do a fake book, they're not going to be able to see the email that I get once it's, live. So, yes, you know what? And I'm doing this because honestly, I just love books. And if there are people out there that thought this couldn't be done from the comfort of their own home, I just hope y'all just write a whole bunch of books. I got this cooking book, my recipes that I want to do. I've got a poem book. My 9-year-old wrote this book. I just did the technical part of it, but he actually wrote this book on his own and how he wanted it and laid it out. Even if you guys do a picture book or memories book, and I think I mentioned this in the first video, what if y'all have like a family reunion from the time before and you guys create these books? Wouldn't that be amazing? Or a baby shower or a, anniversary or something. These books can be ready, like once it goes live, it's ready for you to purchase and you'll get it within a week or two. Like, this is no joke. This is available on Amazon. Your book will be on Amazon, which is the greatest, thing you can ask for. And you don't even have to put any money up front. Literally, you pay for the book at an author price. If you sell it for $20, but it only costs $6 to make, you're only paying $6 for it. So the $20 fee is what you're charging people outside of yourself, the author, to buy or to pay for. So, all right, guys, here we go. Woo-woo. This came up. I have no errors. Look at that. All clean, 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 clean. Look at that. All right. So let's take a look. Here it is. Let me go to page 28 here and see. Oh, let's get out of that. You don't want that. All right. So here's page 28. Look at that. I did fix that. And let's just keep going to the other side. Keep going all the way. Keep going all the way. All right. There we go. All right. Awesome. So once this is all good to go and you know that it's correct, you can go ahead and download a PDF proof of your book. You can do this before you actually approve it and go live, okay? Just so you know. I have made so many mistakes as far as misspellings. Um, so it definitely it took about a year for me to do this book, and it's 44 pages long. But I'm gonna go ahead and approve this. I'm gonna tell the this platform, hey, it is approved. I approved it, and everything looks good to me. So now it wants me to save it. Once you save and continue, this is where it's going into production. So if you want to wait and print that proof before and you want to go through it, then do that, okay? If not, if you've read it and you've had it edited and all that good stuff, go ahead and do save and continue. Now it's saving it. It's doing everything that it needs to do to get it published. All right. So this is where they start asking you all these questions like, where do you want to sell it on and how do you want to sell it? And for me, I'm just a easygoing, simple. I just want it on Amazon.com, and I'm just selling the book for 15 bucks. It's going to cost $3.93 to print it. I'm going to make $5.07 off of it. And if I want to expand distribution, then I can. If I just want it on Amazon.com, then that's it. You've got all of these other options in other different locations, and then you can figure out what your royalties are going to be, what your printing costs are, and whatnot. So this is the least expensive method that I have found. Once you go into bigger books, once you go into bigger, larger books, more pages, more color, you're going to start seeing this printing price go up. And so your cost, well, not your cost, but what your list price is going to be needs to be higher, should be higher, depending on what type of book you have. So just do a little bit more research, okay? So this right here tells me that I could request printed proofs of the book, okay? And it says right here, when the book's status changes to live, you'll be able to order author copies. So for me, I don't order printed proofs. I can, but they actually have the big old word proofs, proof all over it. So you can if you want to. I necessarily don't. I will wait to order an author copy once it goes live, okay? If I made any mistakes, that's why I don't like to tell anybody I have a book ready to go until I order an author copy and I review it and I'm satisfied. So I'm going to go right here and just say, go ahead and publish my book. Go ahead and publish it. Look at it, review it, approve it, and then we're good to go. So this will take, and this is where it brings you back to, okay? So I do not want to start my ebook now. No, I don't. Okay, so I'm going to close that. And here it is. So right now, my previous book, because this was already live in circulation, it says that it's live and that the updates are in review. If somebody were to purchase this book today, they would get the version that I had before I submitted the new updated version. They would not get the new version, just so you know. I learned that the hard way. They didn't tell me. Okay, so this is what it is. I can't do anything. It won't let me do nothing until about maybe 2 to 3 days, okay? Now, once this is approved and everything's ready to go, you're going to get an email that says your paperback book is available in the Amazon store. Congratulations. Now your book is live. It will say live without any of this information, okay? Well, this submitted fine, but it won't say that updates are in review. From there, that email will tell you this. Okay? It'll give you an option to order author copies, visit the community, just a bunch of other things. But for the most part, this is what the email is going to tell you once it is approved. So this will take, and when they sent this at 4:55 a.m. Yeah. So this process will not take long at all. It will not. Just look out for an email. That's going to be who it's from, and that's going to be on the subject, okay? So once you do see that, you're going to come back, log in, go into your bookshelf, okay? Go into your bookshelf, all right? And then once you get into your bookshelf, you'll be able to click this button, and if you recall, there was a pop-up window that came up where it says you can print your author copies. And that's pretty much it. See, these books right here, I just created as a test. But I started I kept, messing up on all the videos, and it was just, it wasn't working out. So now I have all of these on there, and it's just a bummer. So anyways, all right, so that's going to be the end of this video. And I think I said it was going to be in 3 parts, but it looks like it's just in 2. I gave all the information for the where to store and how to create and what to create your manuscript in, which is in Word, and also, oh gosh, I always forget that one. What is it called? Oh, PowerPoint. Okay. So that's it on my video. So it's a part 2-er. It's not even a part 3. So I hope you guys enjoyed the videos. If there's anything you guys have that's concerning or questionable, or I skipped, or I repeated, but it didn't make any sense, I apologize. It's going to hit 2 o'clock in the morning. So, but I did want to get this video out to y'all. So thank you so much for, logging on and subscribing and, following the channel. So if you know of anyone else who could use this information, hey, direct them over to, this video, have them subscribe. I'll be putting more stuff up if you guys have any questions. And if you want me to share one of your books, hey, just let me know what you're doing and how it's going for you, and I'd appreciate that. All right. So take care. And I hope you guys are safe, and I hope you guys write your little hearts out. See you guys next time. Bye now.